Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. We hear about the effectiveness of masks for the health of people around us and therefore for ourselves too. And in this week's news, did you catch the correlation between masks being even more necessary and winter weather? There was a Dr. Furness of U of T who states that the colder weather keeps the virus from breaking down as quickly once the droplets are exhaled. And the drier winter weather makes them lighter and able to float in the air a little longer. And did you happen to catch last Friday the 13th session on CBC Marketplace? And they did a review of the relative effectiveness of the masks that we might be buying. That would be good to check out also. So the good news continues to mount for wearing a mask. I mean, who doesn't like to feel like a surgeon anyway for at least a couple of hours a day? And by the way, I hear that even Santa is getting into the act this year. But there are some downsides, and what are we supposed to do with those in the weeks ahead? One of the ones that bothers me the most is actually how it prevents people, disguises people's emotions. Because we can't see their facial expressions, of course, or their lips, their smiles, their frowns, etc. And what I think is that they're reduced to the words that they say, and even those words are being muffled. So how do we express ourselves? Like, how do those actors on Grey's Anatomy do it? I think I should be channeling my Meredith Grey. And then there's effective use of makeup. I remember when the retailers reopened and there was a staff member wearing a mask and she had beautiful eye makeup on. I'd asked her if she'd done something special with it because of wearing the mask, and she said that she had. And I told her that it worked. So good on her for taking that extra effort. But what about sharing love or showing that you care when you're wearing a mask? It's really hard to convey that when you can't see someone smile. So what do we do about that? Well, some people are adding a smile to their mask. That might be a good strategy. Or maybe you could make a mask where your smile shines through. This is just a prototype. So I wonder about the possibilities of actually using our masks to convey more about what we're about and who we are, like using them to signal the things that we believe in. What about that as an opportunity? So people will actually find out more about us than if they just saw our natural faces. So where are we headed with masks in the future? Well, last week the Heads Up group went to the Future Trends Conference and they touched on this. They kind of examined what would happen if we concluded that COVID is really here to stay and that we needed a sustainable solution rather than the ad hoc ones that we're creating right now. We don't know what it would look like, and I'm hoping it's not something that looks like this. In any case, I'm left with two thoughts. Firstly, yes, wear that mask to protect others and yourself. But is it as effective as you think it is? Check it out. It's about fit and density. So as a tip, if your eyeglasses fog up, it means it doesn't fit well enough. And secondly, can you find an effective mask that helps you express who you are and how you feel? There's a little opportunity here to have masks actually help convey our beliefs and our spirit. So mask, don't conceal.